Greetings and welcome back to the Casual Wargamer. Just this slightly. There you go. And in this video, we're going to look at the last of the 4 demon-specific Grotmas detachments, the Plague Legion for Nurgle. This one I think is quite good. I certainly think it does the job, and I certainly think, much like the Cornate detachment, I think this will see a fair bit of use. So let's take a look and see what you think. So your detachment rule is called Melancholic Miasma, and it reads, while any enemy unit is within 9 inches of one or more legions, demonic, and Nurgle units from your army, that enemy unit is within your army's shadow of chaos. So that's nice. Even though you might not control the objectives, you're still getting to effectively trigger events against units within that range. In each player's command phase, select one or more enemy units within your army's shadow of chaos. That unit must make a battle shock test. Nice. I say nice because it is nice to actually see battle shock becoming a bit more useful. It's still not a great mechanic in the game, but having a detachment that's going to start triggering it a bit more often, thumbs up. Let's make use of it. Enhancements, as usual, you have 4. You have Canker Blight for 15 points. Each time an enemy unit, excluding monsters and vehicles, is within 6 inches of the bearer fails a battle shock test, the bearer can use this enhancement. If it does, one model in that unit is destroyed, chosen by the controlling player. Each time the bearer uses this enhancement, no mortal wounds are inflicted by the army's demonic terror roll. Nice. Then you have Maggot Maws for 15 points. In your shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 6 inches of the bearer. The unit must make a battle shock test, then roll a dice. On a 3+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, and again, they are not affected by the demonic terror mortal wounds effect. So you've basically got 2 abilities that are fairly similar, giving you twice the chance to trigger them. Nice. Again, it's pushing those battle shock tests. All good. Droning Shroud for 35 points. I actually think this is slightly too expensive, but, you know, hey-ho. So this has to go on one of your monsters. While a friendly Legion's Demonic and Nurgle unit is in 6 inches of the bearer, that unit can only be targeted by ranged attack if the attacking model is within 18 inches. That's nice. It's kind of a lone op sort of thing for that unit. Why it needs to be 35 points, I'm not convinced. I think that should be a little bit cheaper. And lastly, Font of Spores for 20 points. So again, it must go on one of your monsters. While a friendly Legion's Demonic and Nurgle unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, improve the armor penetration of weapons equipped by that model by 1. Very, very nice. So, all in all, some nice abilities. And 2 of them working to trigger those battle shock tests. Top notch. Stratagem-wise, you have Seeping Virulence. In the fight phase, one Legion's Demonic unit from your army has not been selected to fight. Until the end of the phase, each time modeling that unit makes an attack, an unmodified hit roll of 5+ scores critical hit. That's giving them a chance to actually wound those slightly tougher vehicles and monsters. Fever Visions. In your shooting or fight phase, one Legion's Demonic and Nurgle unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight. Till the end of the phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. After your unit is finished making its attacks, select one enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks that must make a battle shock test. Nice. Easier to hit, and it's triggering the battle shock mechanic again. Fetid Resurgence for 2 CP. You pick one Legion's Demonic Nurgle unit that is on the battlefield in your command phase and return up to 1 destroyed model to a unit, D3 destroyed models if it's battle line, or if it's a monster, you add D3 plus 1 lost wounds to that monster. Nice. Rotten Renewal. This is our, I'm saying it again, this is our you can walk through terrain features for a single unit in the movement or the charge phase. Still don't think it needed to be in every detachment, but at least they're consistent across all 4 of the demon ones. Merc Shadows. In your movement phase, one Legion's Demonic and Nurgle infantry from your army. Till the end of the phase, each time your unit makes a normal move, add 5 to the movement characteristic. That's nice. Nurgle Daemons are often quite ponderous and slow. This is giving them that sort of extra boost. It's giving them an advance without the roll, effectively. Nice. Plague of Woes is your final one. In your opponent's command phase, before selecting any targets for Melancholic Miasma, one Legion's Demonic Nurgle unit is the target. Till the end of the phase, after an enemy unit makes a battle shock test as a result of the Melancholic Miasma detachment rule, select one other enemy unit within 9 inches of that unit. The enemy must make a battle shock test. Again, we're pushing battle shock. That's what this detachment seems to be quite about, and then triggering certain abilities off of it. I actually have no complaints with this detachment at all. Some of the comments I have seen online were a bit 50-50. Some people didn't like it. Some people thought it was really good. I think it's quite nice. It's thematic. It does what it says on the tin. You know, no complaints at all. Is it particularly competitive? Probably not. But from a nice casual perspective, or even something like a Crusade list, this is quite nice. So that's, in a nutshell, is basically your Plague Legion. So what do you think? Is this a good detachment if you're a Demons player, especially if you're a Nurgle-based one? You tell me. I think, yeah, not too bad. Not amazing, but it's not a bad one. It's slightly higher than average, I would say. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, help me grow the channel a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We continue to look at the Grotmas detachments for 2024. Until then, take care, guys. Good gaming.